my whole life, I really was told, like, be humble or, like, you're crazy or be realistic or whatever the case may be. But in reality, like, I mean, you gotta go big or go home. Honestly, it's like you only live once. Like, you only really live once. You only die once as well. But with that being said, it's like in order to get the things you want or to even get even closer to them, you have to have like a mentality of like all in or nothing. I used to have an all in, a 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like a two minds type of thing. And it even says in the Bible, like a 2-minute mind, I believe, you can't serve God and serve money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta choose one, because money, they say money is the root of all evil. Yes and no. Money is, like, it starts, but money just amplifies who you really are. And not to even touch base on that money topic that much, but things cost. Things in life cost. Everything in life costs. You know, people at the top have money, people at the bottom do not. But also people at the top, you know, tend to have, like, morals are put into the equation. But going big or going home, you just need to put all in. Like, it doesn't matter how you get it. It doesn't matter when you get it, as long as you get it. Because it's life is not a measure of just the materials. It's a measure of you getting what you want out of life. And most of the time, people don't get what they want out of life because of excuses, circumstances that they feel they can't control. And yes, to a degree, when you are younger, you cannot control. But once you get to a certain age and you have consciousness, you can actually determine how far you can get, where you're gonna get, and who you're gonna be around. Because a lot of times we limit ourselves, and that's why I say going big or going home is really just the basis of everything. Getting rich or getting what you want out of life is pretty much easy, but we complicate it a lot of times. And to say the least, like, I had booked the LA trip and I didn't even have all the money at the time, all right? And knowing that I didn't have all the money, I just had a vision. I said, okay, I'm gonna come here and do this. There were a lot of roadblocks. I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of roadblocks, like a lot. B&B's not being able to get booked, my account got hacked. There's a lot of just stuff that I really couldn't control at the end of the day, but I didn't let that dictate, you know, because I was like, okay, bet, I'm gonna bet on myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even have a steady source of income when I was thinking about this, you know. And I say this to say, like, I was on some. My mindset was, bet it's gonna happen. I detached, but I also was like, bro, I'm either gonna go there or I'm not. It's either, like, it don't matter how I get there, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get there. That was the main objective. Same thing, like, a lot of stuff didn't align along the way, but that doesn't really dictate what I had going on. It's more so like when I decided to align with the correct actions, everything became easier. Yes, I'm not going to say weren't any roadblocks. There definitely were. When I decided, okay, I'm going to LA, like, that's it. I bought the ticket. Listen, I bought the ticket before I could even. I had a B&B booked or a car or anything. I booked the plane tickets. So we was gonna get there. It was go big or go home. You either gonna go there and make it work, or you're gonna go there and you knew something was gonna happen. But I didn't just let something happen. Like I said, I went all in. I was like, okay, what do I need to do to get to LA? I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to put myself in a position to, you know, boom, connections. Like, everything that I literally dreamed of, visualized every day for LA is coming to fruition. Like, literally, I'm literally looking at it right now, like, dead in front of me. Like, I'm in LA as we speak. You gotta, like, put yourself in, like, sink the ships kind of type of scenario. There was a story, like a fable. I don't even know if it's real or not, but apparently there was, like, ships. Burn all the ships. Burn all the cells or whatever, because you can't go back. Basically, you put yourself in a position to where you have to succeed. There is no going home. There is, like, no other way to win. There is no other way. So basically, a captain, he knew he was going into war, and, you know, he knew that he didn't have enough men, basically, right? So he didn't have enough men to fight the war or the battle. In this case, so he decided that he's gonna put everybody on one ship. So the captain decided that he was gonna put everybody on, I think, 1 to 2 ships, or he's just gonna combine them, condense them. After he condensed them, right, he decided that he was gonna burn the rest of the ships because there was no going back home. You know what I'm saying? There was no going back to their wives and the land that they were about to conquer was the one that was gonna be their home. So they had to put in their mindset. He gave people the option. Did they want to turn around or whatever? But the ones that decided to stay, they went on that island and they conquered and they got the land. You know what I'm saying? It was it's like a go big or go home type of situation. It's like, no, it's like you put yourself in such a state of success and like, I guess, prosperity, you don't even think, like, failure doesn't even have time to like materialize in your mind sometimes, you know? And I really think that a lot of times everybody's brand is like probably like more than 50% negative, because that's just what the world, that's how the world works. Like we glorify more so a lot of negative stuff. A lot of negative stuff gets a lot of attention. The positive things that people do don't get any attention. And if it does get attention, it doesn't get as much attention. Negative things like sex sells. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard that saying, sex sells? Negative things sell. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that sex is negative, because a lot of y'all wouldn't be here without, you know, your parents, whatever. But things that are looked at in the media as negative, they tend to sell more. They tend to get more media coverage. But the positive things tend to go by the wayside. And that's the same thing with our brain. When we talk and do things, we need to talk like positive. Like, the part of the tongue is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, the things you speak. Like, I knew every day. Like, every day I used to listen to 90210 by Travis Scott every single day. Eventually, I stopped listening to it because it just would play in my head like regularly. But I kept playing it over and over again because I knew I was going to LA. And mind you, at this time, like 4 or 5 months ago, man, I did not have, not even 4 or 5, like literally like, it was not too long. I'd say like 3 months ago maybe. I was not having no steady source of income. I'm selling stuff on Depop. Like, I'm hustling here and there. Like, not even here, I'm hustling. And it's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Then I just, boom, something clicked, and it's like, all right, try something new, man. Like, flip the switch. Like, you have, like, this is a must. You know what I'm saying? So the go big or go home aspect clicked in me when I decided, like, I no longer wanted to even visualize or even come close to failure. When I mean failure, I mean, like, I don't want to not try because I think I'm going to fail, basically. Sometimes you will fail in life, but that doesn't mean you stop. I wanted to get as close to success as I could, so I was going to put every last bit of effort I could. Every last bit of effort. And while I was doing that, you know, it's crazy. I haven't even told anyone yet, and y'all, probably a lot of y'all don't even know who I am. But while I was going towards that, just LA, my brand, all this, I ended up buying a car. Cash. Like, literally, like, I just happened to stumble upon something that I was already in my heart and in my mind already, but along the way, stuff started to come along, you know? So I shot high as hell though. I aimed high. If you looked at my last video, I aimed really high and shot for the stars. And now, and even like, you should surround yourself with people, because people will tell you, oh, nah, you're crazy, bro, that's insane, da da da. Oh man, you gotta be more humble. There's no such thing as fucking humble. To get to where you want to be, there's no such thing as humble. I'm not telling you to be arrogant or a prick or a dickhead, but there's no such thing as being humble. You devalue yourself by being humble. Yes, okay, cool. You know, sometimes act the part, you know, like act like you've been here before. Have you ever heard anybody say that to you? Act like you've been here before. But in most cases, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're gonna stand out more by not being humble. Yes, you're gonna probably like get certain things out of being humble, but you're not gonna, like, you need to show yourself. You need to like become full in you. You're one. You know what I'm saying? God is within. You know what I'm saying? God is, nothing outside of you is gonna fix any of your problems. That's just point blank period. So you need to understand and internalize everything. Put it in your mind, put it in your heart, and put it out. That's basically all it is. Everything. If that's ideals, if that's love, if that's energy, if that's, bro, whatever it is, everything is within you. Nothing outside of you is gonna help. No, money's not gonna fix your situation. Fucking a girl's not gonna fix your situation. Praying to God is not even gonna fix your situation. You can pray to whoever all you want to. It's not gonna fix your situation, because you have to understand that the power is within you to fix your situation. There are extraterrestrial like things that happen outside of you, yes, but you have to first be in that like mode, that mindset of, okay, I'm gonna fix it, and there's gonna be, the universe is gonna help in some type of way or form. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just gonna reward your efforts. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not telling you not to pray. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not telling nobody what to believe in, what not to believe in. But I'm telling you that those that say, oh, I'm gonna just leave it up to God, there's no such thing as that. Because if you think that you're just gonna sit on your ass and nothing and your thing is gonna happen, then you're just crazy. You're delusional, and it's not a good delusion. You know what I'm saying? And possibly it could happen because the life is crazy. I'm not the one to say how life works, but I'm telling you right now that when it comes down to your mindset and it comes down to what you really want in your heart, you're gonna get it. Like, you're literally gonna get what you want. And you know what's crazy too? I was at a gas station one day, and there was a dude. He had a 911 Carrera. It was like violet blue, or a violet purple, or like a very nice purple. And we were just chatting, and he was telling me like he does the car business, like he does trains, freight of cars. Like, you see those Lambs and like regular cars on freights going to dealerships. That's what he owns that company. So basically, he was telling me, he said, and listen, it stuck with me. Like I said, he told me that if you want, we were talking about the Porsche, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting it all. He was like, if you want it, you'll get it. And then in that moment, I really realized what he meant by that. He didn't just mean, oh, if you want it, you'll get it. Like, if you want that piece of candy, you'll get it. If you want that girl, you'll get it. No. He meant that if you want it, all your actions, your energy, your mind is going to align with everything that in regards to getting that, whatever it is, materialistic or not, it's going to align with that. So when you, like, and I understand, like, when you align with that, that means you're basically putting all your eggs in one basket, quote unquote, like going big. Like, you got to go, like, I think you really need to, like, reevaluate your mindset if you think that you can't achieve certain things, because anything is achievable. It's billions of people on earth that have achieved what you want, and if they haven't achieved what you want, then whoop-de-doo, you're gonna be the first person to ever do it. So congratulations. But you cannot sit and have a mindset or a limiting belief of like, okay, I can't do this, or this not gonna work out, or this or that. It has to be inside you that everything is gonna work out. It might not be easy, that's not what I'm saying, but it's going to work out some way, somehow, shape, or form, with you putting in the work and the universe granting you things that are outside of you. You know what I'm saying? Because everything inside is just going to be on the outside, or basically being. If you think that you're a millionaire, money does not like validate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you validate that. Your actions validate that. Your daily validates that. But material money does not validate you being a millionaire, and it never will. Yes, it does come up in proof once you do get it, but that doesn't validate anything. You have to have $1 million mentally, spiritually, before you even can go for the physical $1 million. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have, like, if you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. Literally. If you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. If you can visualize it, if you can have a visual representation of what you want, then you most definitely can have it in your hand physically. And I honestly got that from a fortune cookie a few years back, and it always stuck with me, because everything that I would hold in my head for a long periods of time, from crazy girls, cars, fucking clothes, meeting people. Literally, I met a lot of people just by visualizing myself. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Or they coming, or we just having a conversation like, oh, bro, your piece hard, or something like that. Like, something. I visualized everything, and then it worked. It happened because I put myself in that environment, in that mind state, and in that energy. So, nonetheless, I'm here to just tell you, go big or go home. You're never gonna fail if you keep that mindset. You're never gonna fail. And if you fail, I'm gonna tell you one thing, you're gonna damn sure get close and get some crazy shit on the way to the top, for sure. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, the bottom is lonely and the top is lonely. So choose your lonely at the end of the day, man. Love y'all, man. Stay sane.